What's going on, guys? Julian here. Today I want to talk about fat loss. Why fat loss? Because I just finished a 4-month fat loss phase. I went from 210 pounds to 190. Now I'm like 190, and I was like a little chubby, and now I'm like almost shredded to the bone. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's like, there you go. It's coming. Okay. Anyway, I'm here to share the top 10 things that made this fat loss phase easier for me. And by the end of the video, you're gonna know exactly how to make a fat loss phase easier for yourself, okay? All right, so let's get started. Number 1, patience. You gotta be fucking patient. It's gonna go slower than you want. The changes in your body are gonna come slower than you want. But that's fine. It works like that. There's gonna be weeks where you feel stalled, where you feel frustrated, where you feel like this shit is not working out, and you just want to say, fuck this fat loss phase, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want. But you just gotta be patient. If you're patient and you stick to the plan, you're going to get results, assuming you have a good plan. If you plan shit, no matter how patient you are, it's not gonna work, but not much I can do there. I mean, well, yeah, good. Anyway. All right. You gotta be compliant with the plan. You gotta stick to your plan. It doesn't work if you're 80% of the way. If you're like 70% of the way, you gotta adhere to your plan if you want to get the best results. And I'm just gonna give you an example. I had a couple of trips in between this 4 months, on-plan trips, and I didn't have the opportunity to prep my meals or weigh my food or count my calories during these trips because I was eating out most of the time. I was going to restaurants, whatever. So the thing I made sure in every trip was that I was under eating. So I made sure I was eating fewer calories than what I had. How did I make sure of that? Well, most of my meals were just veggies and grilled protein. That's it. That's all I had. That's all I ordered at restaurants. And it worked. Every time I left for a trip, I came back and I was lighter than what I left. So you gotta be compliant. You gotta be 100% compliant if you want to get the best results. I had a higher than usual protein intake, so I went from 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. 2 reasons: because protein helps with satiety, it helps you feel full, it avoids hunger, and second reason is higher protein intakes help with muscle retention, and I just wanted to make sure I lost the least amount of muscle as I could during this fat loss phase. So I was eating 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. Sorry. All right. Veggies are your best friend. So, especially at the end of the fat loss phase, maybe the last 4 to 6 weeks, you're gonna be eating very few calories, and you're gonna feel hungry. It's impossible not to feel hungry. You gotta expect to feel hungry. But veggies can't help with that. Veggies have a lot of volume and have very few calories. So I just stuffed my face with veggies. I just had a shit ton of veggies, and they made everything easier. They left me feeling full after every meal, and they made things easier in general. Okay? Plus, they provide a shit ton of vitamins and minerals, so it's good for you to eat veggies. So eat your fucking veggies, man. Anyway, I switched all of my carbs, all of my starchy carbs, for fruits, and there's a reason for that. During the past 5 weeks, I've been eating around 150 grams of carbs per day, and that's like nothing. My maintenance is like 350, 400 grams per day, so that's really nothing. So instead of having 2 slices of bread post-workout, I had almost half a kilo of mango, and honestly, the mango is fucking delicious, and it left me feeling full for a long period of time. Whereas if I would have had 2 slices of bread, I was gonna be hungry 20 minutes later, and then I get cranky, and then I get cravings, and then just like everything goes to shit. All right, so I switched all my carbs for fruits, and that just made things easier. I had a routine, so every day I woke up at the same time. I had the exact same breakfast. I had the same pre-workout meal. I had the same post-workout meal. I had the same post-workout meal, and I had the same pre-bedtime meal. And the routine just helped me I just had some structure. I woke up and I didn't have to think about, holy fuck, what am I gonna eat? The macros, like, let me pull out my calculator. I just did it once, and then I just ate the same things every fucking day for 4 months. That's it. It made things easier, and I just made sure that I enjoyed the food, so it wasn't boring. Okay. So all right. So what else? So people say that you can't get stronger while you're in a deficit, and I'm not gonna say it's true, but I'll say it's harder to make progress in the gym just because you're not eating a lot and you don't have the same amounts of energy. So that said, that's not an excuse to have shitty workouts. You can set PRs in the gym, and in fact, I set new PRs for the squat, the bench, and the deadlift. Not weight PRs, but rep PRs, and that should be your main focus. Also, instead of making big weight jumps from week to week, I make really small jumps. So in the squat and the bench, in the squat and the deadlift, I had maybe 5-pound jumps per week, and in the bench, I had 5-pound jumps every 2 weeks. So for example, if I started the cycle with 225 on the bench, let's say the first week I got 4 sets of 10, then the second week I use the same 225, but my goal is to get 4 sets of 12. And then the third week I added 230, and I kept going like that. That made things a lot easier. So yeah, small changes, small progress, and just aim at setting rep PRs every fucking week. Coffee. This is like gold during a fat loss phase. I fucking love it. Like I said before, you're gonna get hungry in a fat loss phase. It's just something that happens. There's no way around it. You can't avoid not getting hungry. But when you get hungry and when you get hit by the cravings, you have a cup of coffee, black coffee. You can add a little bit of Splenda to it if you want, and the coffee is gonna help you get rid of the cravings. Okay. Plus, it has a slight fat burning effect. Nothing huge, but I mean, it helps a little bit. So have coffee, especially when you're hungry, and in the morning. Like, how can you start a day without coffee? That's like, anyway. What the next point is cardio. I didn't do any cardio. I lost 20 pounds without doing cardio. But I have to be honest here because I'm just putting out there what I did to get this result. I did have a lot of sex, and I made sure that I was the one doing the most of the work during the sex sessions. So that was kind of like my cardio, and honestly, it was a lot better than fucking hopping on the treadmill and just like walking or jogging for like 20 minutes. I'd rather just have a lot of sex. And my final thought is that unless you have a show or a really important reason, it's a good idea to split your fat loss phase in two with one maintenance phase in between. It's just gonna make things easier. You're gonna feel more motivated for the second phase, and it's just gonna make things flow a lot easier. Fat loss gets hard, gets tiring, especially at the end when you're eating like very few calories. So if you're tired, if you're in a fat loss phase, you feel tired, you feel like shit, you feel like you have no energy, it's a good idea to just split your fat loss phase, finish it, maintain for a month, and then start over again. That's just gonna make things easier for yourself, right? So that's it. I hope you found this useful, and I'm sure that if you apply some of these lessons, your fat loss phase is gonna be a lot easier. All right, Julian here, signing off.